Hello friends, Mrs. Kraemer here, and I have the opportunity to read you a fabulous story. I just want to share something with you before we begin, and I want you to keep this in mind as we read on with our book. Friends, if you make a mistake, I want you to know that your mistake can be an oops, and you can turn it into something beautiful. I just want you to keep that in your mind as we read on, okay? Here we go. Are you comfy? Do you have a nice pillow or a stuffed animal? All right, let's begin, friends. The name of the story is The Beautiful Opps, and it's by Bonnie Salzberg. Here we go. Oops, a torn piece of paper. Let's see what happens. Here it is. What's going to happen? A torn piece of paper is just the beginning. Look at what they created out of a torn piece of paper. They turned an oops into something beautiful. Every spill, look at that spill. Have you spilled before, friends? I know I have. Let's see how they turn the oops into something beautiful. Every spill has lots and lots of possibilities. Look at what they did with just one spill. They turned that oops into something beautiful. Okay. A bent piece of paper. How many times, friends, have we had a bent piece of paper and we threw the paper away? Let's see what happens in the story. Bent paper is something to celebrate. Look at what happened with the bent paper. They have a family of penguins, and they made the first one. The daddy penguin is the first one made out of the bent piece of paper on the page. Oh, friends, so we don't get upset when we make it oops, we turn it into something. That's right, beautiful. A little drip of paint. Has that ever happened to you, friends? I know it's happened to me, and I can't wait to see what they did. So here's the 3 drips of paint. Let's see what happens. 3 little drips of paint, a little drip of paint, 3 times. Let your imagination run wild. Oh, friends, how adorable. Can you see that? There's a little pig, and they made the 2 wheels for the green car. This is fabulous. They didn't get upset. They turned that oops into something beautiful. A scrap piece of paper. You know, friends, oftentimes, if I had a scrap piece of paper, I would be frustrated with myself, or perhaps I would have thrown it away. Let's see what happens here. A scrap piece of paper can be fun to play with. I love this. What a wonderful way to use your imagination, friends. And again, they turned an oops into something. That's right, beautiful. A smudge and a smear. Okay. Here's a smudge and here's a smear. I know I've done that before when I'm writing with markers. I've had a smudge and a smear, and I'll be honest with you, friends, sometimes it's frustrating. Not anymore, because I'm starting to think. Let's make an oops into something beautiful. What did they do with this? A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. I can't believe it. How creative, friends. This is outstanding. And I don't even feel frustrated. The next time I make a smudge or a smear, I know what I'm going to do. What are we going to do, friends? We're going to make an oops into something. That's right, beautiful. A stain. Mrs. Kraemer, if you know me, Mrs. Kraemer, you know I love my hot cocoa. And when I have my hot cocoa, oftentimes I leave it on my paper. And when I take the hot cocoa off, when I pick it up off my paper, sometimes I too have a stain on my paper. Now let's look at this shape. I wonder what's going to happen with this shape. Let's see. A stain has potential. That means possibilities. That means you can do something with it. Let's see what they did. If you play with its shape, look at what they did. They turned this shape, this stain, into an awesome picture of a little animal sticking his red tongue out. How much fun is this? Oh my goodness. Let's see what else they're going to do. Think of all the possibilities, friends. I don't even think of mistakes anymore. I think of everything as an opportunity. Holes. How many times have we made holes in our papers? Friends, sometimes I erase something so much. This is exactly what happens to me. I have a hole in my paper. And sometimes I must say I've been discouraged. But now I won't be discouraged. There's opportunities. Let's see what happens in the story. Holes in your paper. Let's turn the page. Are worth exploring. They're going to explore with the holes in the paper. Let's see what happened. Can you see me, friends, in the hole? I can see you. It's almost like I created a little tool to see you with. Oh my goodness. And they use this opportunity with all the holes in these papers. They combined them together and look at what they created. Oh my goodness, friends. This is a tool to look right through. And in there, I see a little bug. Absolutely fabulous. Look at the opportunities. Just from the holes in your paper. Oh my goodness. So friends, when you think you have made a mistake, when you've made an oops, can you say that with me, friends? Oops, I love it. Thanks for joining in with me. Oops, when you've made an oops, think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. Oh, friends, we don't have to get upset. When you think you've made a mistake, turn that into an oops and make it into something beautiful, friend. And remember our beautiful Oops book and how we enjoyed our story together. Thanks for joining me, friends. This is Mrs. Kraemer. We'll see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye, friends.